Let's go, baby. Almost there. You gone. Gone. We in here. Let's go. What? I swear I've been trying to beat this level for like the past hour. I'll get it eventually. Anyway, what's up, guys? How you doing? My name is Justin, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Shiplife. In today's episode, we are going to be touching on a subject that's actually one of my personal favorites, which would be our living accommodations, aka our crew cabins while we're here working on the cruise ship. I'm going to be explaining you guys and giving you a little bit of information of what it's like for in our crew cabins while we're here on the ship. And throughout this video, I'm even going to give you guys a little walkthrough of my crew cabin. You know, a little first-person perspective so you guys can actually see what it's like. And I do mean a little walkthrough. With that being said, guys, let's get started, shall we?
Let's go!
Alright, so, crew cabins. Where do I even begin? So what exactly is a crew cabin? Basically, it's our home away from home while we're here working on the ship doing our contracts. But for a lot of people, it can mean a lot of different things. Primarily, it is technically our second home. This is where we live, sleep while we're here on the ship. For some people, this is like their place of solitude. They've had a busy day, so they can come here to kind of have some quiet time to relax, read a book, play some video games, whatever they want to do. For others, it could possibly be just like a after party spot. They may lay their head here, but after the crew bar closes at 2 a.m., if they want to, bring some people back or whatever, it's usually their crew cabin that they bring their people back to. 1, 2, 3. I think you get the idea. It can get a little crazy on this ship, as I've mentioned before in my previous videos, but we're not going to get into that. We'll save that for another day. Also, for other people, this could unfortunately be even another annoying place on the ship, depending if you have roommates or not. And it also depends if you're cool with them or you even know them. Unfortunately, on this ship, there are different situations for different people, different living accommodations. And before I give you guys a walkthrough of my room, I'm going to kind of briefly talk about each one just so you guys have an understanding, because not everybody has this situation right here. I have what's called a Jack and Jill cabin. I have my own room. I have my own space. I can do whatever I want with it. I can decorate it, do whatever I want. The only thing I share is a restroom. My shoilet is the term. It's a shower and a toilet, like literally right there, but you guys will see it's pretty interesting. I share that with the guy next door to me, and other than that, this is all mine. But I'm gonna go, just briefly break down the different styles of cabins, just so you guys are aware, because depending on your ship, depending on the age of the ship, the dynamics could change. The size of the ship, there's so many different scenarios where things won't be how they are on this ship. I have my own room, and I actually got pretty lucky just because this is my first contract. I would have never imagined, from hearing all the stories, that I would have my own space to kind of just do my own thing with. But I'm currently on the Norwegian Escape, which I believe is I think like the 5th largest ship in the world or something like that. So there's plenty of room to give everybody their own space and privacy. But on this ship, we don't have, from what I understand, like they have on other ships, there are people that are like 4 to a room. From what I understand so far since I've been on the ship, that doesn't exist here. There are people that have like a double occupancy, which means there are 2 people in a cabin that's about this size right here, which I'm sure sucks. I can't even imagine. I wouldn't even consider a contract. I'm not some spoiled brat, but when I was with the Harlem Globetrotters, I had to share a hotel room with somebody, and he was my best friend. And I'm telling you, by like month 2, we were at each other's throats. We're cool now, but you need your own space to talk and to just kind of to talk to your loved ones, to be alone, to just chill, just to I don't know, have some privacy. I think everybody needs it as adults. You don't want to be stuck with people all the time, especially after a long day of work. But anyway, some people on the ship, on my ship for example, they have double occupancy, which means they have like a bed like this. There's one on the ground level, and then there's a bunk bed up top, and their only source of privacy is like a little shade, a little curtain to kind of switch clothes when they want some darkness, some privacy, some alone time, which I couldn't do. On other ships, for example, I know, as I just said, there are people that are forward to a room, and again, they have just their little curtain to close for their little privacy, and that's it. They can't really decorate the room. They can't really have any alone time unless they go somewhere else on the ship. And I'm sure that is not a fun experience. I can't imagine doing 6, 7, 8, 9 months, even like 3 months. I couldn't even imagine never having alone time or not having my own space where I can just go to and be by myself and in my thoughts and do what I need to do. So there's the 4-man cabin, there's the 2-person cabin on my ship, and then for the most part, for a lot of people, specifically like the entertainers, for example, because I'm an entertainer, I'm a dancer here on the ship. We have the Jack and Jills, which is this right here, which I'm going to show you guys in just a moment after I go over these cabins. The Jack and Jill, as I said, we have a twin bed, we have a little space, we have a little room. We can actually touch each wall with our hands, which is ridiculous. So you can see it's not that much room. I'm not really a big guy, but I mean it's nice compared to what I heard other people have to deal with. You have the shoilet, which again, like I said, is a bathroom and a toilet kind of in the same area. They say you could actually shower and use the toilet at the same time, which is disgusting, but I promise you can do it, which I'll show you guys in a moment. Next up, for my cabin, we have what's called a petty officer cabin, which is about this size, something like that, from what I understand. And actually, no, I've seen it now that I think about it. It's a little bit bigger than this. It's not too much bigger, except they have like maybe I don't know, a couple more inches of room, and they have like a desk maybe like right here in this area somewhere. And then after that, they have the officer cabin, which I believe is like the highest or the largest cabin you can get aside from like the captain's quarters, which obviously the only person that would be getting it is the captain. So the officer cabin, actually a few of my friends have. They're like more of the main dancers, because I'm in like a tap show. They're the main tap dancers for the show, so they have their own like officer cabin, which I call the mansion, because I mean, compared to all the other rooms on the ship, it's fucking huge. I don't know if I can say fuck on YouTube. I still don't know if I can cuss on YouTube. I'm new. Anyway, whatever. Who cares? It's pretty big. So I'll put it, just to put it in perspective, their bed is the size of this entire room. Their bed alone. They've got a couch. They got a large TV. I don't know if you see my TV back there, but it's tiny and it sucks. If you're at like watching it at like an angle, like laying down, it just you can't even see clearly. It's anyway. I'm getting off track. But yeah, so there's the officer cabin, which is pretty legit. I think at some point, maybe if you guys want to see it, I can show you. One of my friends would be more than willing to let me go on there and videotape. But anywho, just so I'm done rambling on, guys, I'm gonna show you my cabin, and let me know what you think. All right, so this is the hallway outside of my cabin. I swear the entire ship looks like this. That's why when you first get here, everybody gets kind of lost, because it all looks the same. This is my cabin right here, 7586, and we open our cabin with our ID card. Our ID card is our room key, which is pretty cool. So, come on, work. All right, perfect. And just like that, we are in. Welcome to my cabin. I know it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. I'm just kidding, guys. So we're just gonna work our way around the room. Don't mind the crappy clothes. I need to fold them. I know they look like shit, but anyway. So around here, I'll start off with my crappy TV, which doesn't really work that well at all, but I guess it's functional, right? Does the job. I have my DVD player, my Super Nintendo for when I get bored, which definitely comes in handy, and I love playing Donkey Kong and Super Mario. I've been playing it my whole life. Over here I have my world map, which I collect. I actually just bought this map over in Halifax in Canada, and I still have to fill it out. I've been to 33 countries so far, so I still have a lot of shading to do. I have currency from a couple different countries: Hungary, Romania, England. I still have to collect. I didn't think about this idea when I was traveling until pretty late in the game. So at some point I go back and re-up. It's my little dream catcher. I have one everywhere I go. I don't know. It's just kind of like my thing. It's nice. It's to me, it's relaxing to have one of these. I don't know if it really does what people say it does, but it's nice to have. It's a very cool decorative piece. Over here I have my books. I'm currently reading The Hunger Games. I just watched the movies for the first time like a month ago, and I was like, man, these are really, really good movies. So I decided to get the books. There's my my Black Panther protecting me from harm, which she's done a pretty good job so far. It's my wall, it's my family, it's my brothers, it's my son right here, my girlfriend, which will be here in about 2 weeks, which I'm really excited for. Over here I have my magnets that I collect. I just try to get a different magnet from each port. You know, it's a little weird thing I do, but I figured they would be good decorative pieces for my room. Over here I have my graffiti, because I'm a b-boy. I like to keep some kind of hip-hop elements. These are actually kind of like a trophy that I won from a competition, so I figured why not take them with me. I have my calendar over here, my suits for when I go out, because when we go on guest areas we have to dress up. Over here is my little desk. I keep my charger, my phone, my whatever, ID, everything that I would need over here. This is our phone where we can call any room service, whatever we need. Calendar. I keep my toiletries right here. Hey, look, it's me. Hello. Anyway. So we just kind of work our way. We got a little stool here. This is a list of everybody's rooms in case you need to call somebody. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, here are the toilets. So again, I share this with somebody else. So you just turn the light on right here. Boom. And then this locks. All right. So over here you have the shower head, all that locks up, and then you have the toilet. As you can see, it's not that big at all. So yeah, like I said, as you can see here, you can literally use the toilet and shower at the same time. It's weird. You just fold the curtain over when you need to shower, and you do your thing. A little weird, but it works, I guess. So yeah, that's my room. Anyway, there you go. Alright, so this video was just a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I hope you guys found it entertaining or useful. I'll go ahead and wrap it up, guys. I'll have another video out next week. Sorry for the late update or late post with this video. It just took a little while. It's hard to find some good Wi-Fi here that actually allows you to post videos on YouTube. Just don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, like, share, all that other good stuff, and it's greatly appreciated. You guys want to see anything else, just send me a message or put it in the comments below. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.